Yay! Aloha, everyone. It's Kamaile with Wellness with Mana, and I am so excited to be sharing with you a friend and a mentor and a life coach that I have gotten to know over the last year, Genevieve Freeman, and I really look to her expertise in regards to mindset. There's been several times in my life over the course of the year where I've really come up just up against a wall and stuck, if you will, about what tool to pull out, how to, change my mindset, how do I get emotionally out of, just of that funky situation. And I truly feel that she and I share the same sentiment that health and wealth and our well-being in any platform in which we seek to better ourselves in or advance in, all starts with mindset. So I'm so excited to share with you my life coach and just somebody who has been just involved in teaching and helping others to succeed in really tools to help you to change your languaging, and then also to see kind of, again, how we can include mindset into our daily regimen so that we're being intentional about our pathways. So I'm going to let her explain it. She does it the best. And thank you so much, Genevieve, for being here. I can't wait for you to share. And I'm going to just let you take the platform.
All
So
right, great. Thank you, Kamaile. Thank you so
welcome.
much. I love, love, love what you're doing here and the energy that you're creating and the bringing together of like-minded people who want health and wealth. What could
Yes,
be better, right? Yeah.
thank you.
Anyway, thank you for having me here. I love the things that you're focusing on here, and I thought it would be kind of fun to share, like from the beginning, what I feel is, and in my practice, I talk a lot about this when I work with my clients, but how it all starts with our thinking. And it just is such an integral part of everything, our goals, our health, our dreams, our struggles, our problem, all of it starts with the thought and the thought management. So I thought maybe I'd launch into a little bit of that. Is that good? Okay. Because thought
Awesome.
management is so powerful. When I came to this work not that long ago, it's been a number of years now, I thought to myself, gosh, what a great skill. But we are not taught this skill, which is such a shame, honestly, that we're not taught thought management as children in school, in college, any of it. So some of the tools that I teach revolve around using thought management to get the results that we want in our life. And again, it's health, it's relationships, it's wealth, it's our businesses, our personal growth, all of it. So learning this thought management, I feel, can be just a game changer. It can really, really open up opportunities for us. So I thought there's three elements of the thought management tool that I'd like to address here. So we're going to go through each of them just one by one. So the first one is our mindset. So when you think about thoughts, they are simply sentences in our mind. They are the story that we tell ourselves. And there are 60,000 thoughts a day that each of us have, most of them subconscious. We're not even aware of them. So key is becoming aware of that and understanding how our thoughts set our mind, our mindset. So we have thoughts all the time that are things like, it won't matter. It never worked in the past. We always look to our past to judge our future. It's a very natural thing to do that we do. We have thoughts like, oh gosh, what will others say or do or think? And then all the what ifs. Those are really typical thoughts that we have running through our mind all the time, and they have an impact in the result that we get. And we'll talk a little bit about that. So our mindset is key. It's really at the base of thought management, is understanding our mindset. On top of that, item number 2 um, is learning to identify our limiting beliefs. And we all have them. We believe they're true. We were raised with these beliefs. We've thought them a long time. That's how they become beliefs. And that's how we believe that they're true. But these limiting beliefs can really restrict us. And when I say that, I mean that they keep us from moving forward, from following that dream, from trying and failing, and stretching and growing. These limiting beliefs really restrict us. Um, so I invite everybody to recognize, to learn to identify. It takes some work. You learn to identify limiting beliefs, and then question them. Ask yourself, where did they come from? Maybe you learned it in Sunday school or in, scouts, or your grandpa always told you that, or something, and you believe it's true. But then at the same time, it's an opportunity to question, are they really true? Do you want to believe them anymore? So some examples of the limiting beliefs are things like, oh, I don't have enough time. I'm too busy. Um, Losing weight is hard. Getting fit is hard. I'm not good at that. Money is hard. That's a biggie. A lot of people think money is that's for somebody else. You come from a place of scarcity because of these limiting beliefs. And sure enough, you have a way of proving yourself right on that one. And then the third element about thought management is how thoughts drive our actions. And that's really a big aha when you can kind of get to understanding, and when you understand thought management, how it drives your actions, because your actions create your results. So everything that we do or don't do in our life, achieve a goal, start a new job, start a business, whatever it is, exercise, take supplements, whatever it is because of a thought. It all starts with a thought. So everything that we do, the good things and the bad things, start with a thought. So consider a time when you felt very motivated. And what were you thinking when you felt very motivated? Probably something pretty positive. Something like, right, I can do this. I got this. That type of thinking creates motivation, drives actions towards that goal. You consider a time when just the opposite, when you gave up and quit on something. What were you thinking? You were feeling kind of defeated, maybe thinking things like, this is too hard, maybe some of those other limiting beliefs that we just talked about. So all of this kind of ties together when you think about what you want to create in your life and how your mindset, your thought management can lead you to a place where you can get the things that you want to create in your life. So better health, money and wealth, in happiness or improved relationships. And when I say relationships, it can just be a relationship with yourself, your goals and habits, learning to live an intentional life, live the life that you want to live, all starts with thought management. So it does start with learning to think deliberately and on purpose to create the results you want. And I like to think of thought management as a superpower, but it's available to all of us, right? It's a superpower. So anyway, there's my intro to Thought Management 101.
Oh, I absolutely love that. All of that is totally golden. And I know that I was sharing with you. Oh, you know what? Let me just add pin here. I know that I was sharing with you earlier that one of my beliefs that I grew up with and literally has held me captive for so long was something that my dad always said, and it conflicted in me, and it conflicted in even what my grandmother said. But basically, he just was very adamant that about that kind of biblical thought process is that money is the root of all evil. And
Oh,
so, yeah, so I remember growing up with that. And how do you help people to like look at that and like kind of doing some of the steps that you said, look at it, recognize it, and then how do I start to replace it, but truly like change up the the sensory feedback that comes up in my body.
Yeah.
And when I actually go to, it gives me anxiety to just think of it, of when I think, oh my gosh, I'm creating wealth, or I'm asking for this, or I want more, and like that feels wrong to me.
Right, right. So
So
that is so common and so uh so deep, right? We believe that because I mean, we love grandpa. He told us that,
yeah, yes,
Um, but so I think where to answer your question, how do you kind of like peel back the layers on that and uncover it? I think first of all, recognizing that it's there, recognizing that it's not a truth in an absolute sense. It's not something that everybody could agree on. It's not a fact. It is simply a thought that you have thought for a very long time. And it feels true. Feels like you're just reporting the news, right?
right, yeah,
Yeah, money is evil. It's at the root of all evil.
yep,
But it's really just a thought you've thought for a long time. So, what I would offer is that you shine a light on that thought and
mhm,
question it and ask yourself, is that really true? Do I really want to believe that? And get to a place where you can kind of understand how it's serving you or not serving you.
yeah,
You say it's making you feel anxious. When you feel anxious, you probably don't reach out to new clients, or you probably don't grow your business, or you don't, you act a certain way, you show up a certain way when you have this anxiousness. So you start to question, do I want to believe that anymore?
yeah,
And it takes time. You have to develop the muscle that actually goes in and says, like, I can choose my thoughts deliberately on purpose. And it's okay to not believe something that you've believed, for the last 45 years or whatever,
yeah.
yeah. But it's baby steps, and you kind of like bridge your way to your new desired belief about something like money.
Exactly. And I think it's important to get back to what you've also taught me in the past too, is when something does happen in your life, say, in this instance around money, and we're talking about health and wealth, is to when something does magically, help to support the new way of thinking, to truly celebrate it, and then also to take a mental and emotional note of the feeling that is overcoming your body of joy, or and just excitement, that you've accomplished a certain goal, that you possibly never thought was happening. And that helps to, again, to help to reset, doesn't it, in your mind,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so
That's,
thankful.
it's the way the brain and the body all work together, and it's a beautiful thing, but it all starts with awareness, and you've got wonderful awareness.
Yes, yes, very much so. I am so grateful and so
Yeah.
thankful that we have found each other and that you came into my life. You've been such a huge blessing. And I want to offer this blessing to all of you that are listening, that Genevieve actually on her, I'll let you say the website, but on her website, and I'll drop it in the comments below, she offers a complimentary session so that you can, actually get to work with her, get to know her, she can get to know you, and map out, a roadway to success, in truly starting to help to, really grasp that thought management process. So,
Yeah, great, great. Thank you so much, Kamali. I so appreciate this. I can be reached at freemanlifecoach.com. So Freeman is Freeman, lifecoach.com.
okay.
And yeah, I'd love to meet all your friends and Ohana.
Yes.
Yeah. So
We
thank you
have
very
a
much for
growing
this.
ohana always, and so I'm super excited, and I'm excited that this is actually going to be an ongoing thing, and that this will be part of our units that we are, forever sharing, because it's just so invaluable. So, All right, well, I'll let everybody go. It's about 20 minutes, so thank you for your time today, and thank you, Genevieve, again. And I do hope that all of you reach out and just take the opportunity, even if it's just the one consultation. It is worth every penny in gold to truly start to take steps in that direction to flip the switch and change our mindset as we're flipping the switches within our bodies
Absolutely.
genetically. So,
Absolutely. Aloha. Thank you,
aloha.
Kamaile.
Yes,
Aloha.
thank you.